Hello, friends. Today's episode is really inspired by all of you badass men, women, children, animal lovers, active people out there who are trying to push towards your goals, that want to get to their body of their dreams. You want to improve your health, energy, and performance. And despite all of that energy that you have been putting it, all of the things and time you have put in, you are seeing very little or no progress at all. Hello, my name is Daniel Weiss. I'm a nutrition and lifestyle coach. I specifically work with plant-based people and athletes and active people who want to really focus on improving their health, energy, performance. So, if you like content like this, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. As I said, this question was inspired by one of you. I read this question and I really could feel it. It came from a badass woman. What she is doing, she's doing like everything. She's training 4, 5 times a week, strength training. On top of that, she is doing also a lot of cardio. It can be sometimes lower intensity cardio, sometimes it's like higher intensity cardio, like metcons even. And in between that, she is also juggling her work, her family, and she is also putting all of that effort into tracking her food, calories, and trying to hit that perfect macronutrient split. If you are like that and still you are not seeing progress, well, this might be insightful for you. What I see common with people like that, and believe me, I've been there, maybe in a different area of my life, but we tend to hit that roadblock at least once in our lifetime in whatever journey we are on. So I really can feel for you. Let me give you an example with this woman. So she is doing all of those things, and you might be too. And you can see probably how it can be very taxing, mentally stressful for her to adhere to all of those things. And she's been doing great job to do that for several months. Now, the downside is that her recovery is not as good as it could be. Her sleep is not optimal because if she wants to get up early, to get her workout done, to take care of the kids, to go to work, she needs to get up earlier. And there is like not enough hours in a day to hit all of those things. So something has to give. And that is her sleep in this case. We know that poor sleep doesn't help you whether you want to build muscle, lose goal. It doesn't go hand in hand with performance and in health in general. So what I would advise to that kind of person, maybe you are that kind of person, scale it down. Sometimes, we have even too much energy, too much effort, and too much time, not in this case, to put into our goals. And only once we realize that we don't have that time, we don't have that energy anymore, we can just operate with the fraction of that. That is when the needle starts to move. And that is because you can focus only on the most important things. So let me ask you a question. If you would focus on 2 or 3 things and to really focus on them deeply and do them, practice them daily, what would they be? Now let me know down in the comments or DM me what your answer would be. So maybe, the answer will be, of course, different based on your circumstances and based on the things based on your goals. But there will be some commonalities. For example, the nutrition is always important, whatever your goal is. The type of training will differ based on your goal, but probably there will be some strength training, maybe some intensity, and maybe some cardio. But I believe that the proportions will change dramatically based on your goals. So if you had to pick just two or three things, what would they be? Now, let me give you a story of an example of my life, like what happened in 2020. So when the corona outbreak started and we started seeing lockdowns, I started also being more interested in my finances. And that is also the time when I started coaching full time. And I had to figure out like how to protect my finances, how not to go under, how to survive in this world. So I started being interested more about like investing, about trading stocks, and I would have never imagined I would stick with that. So I just invested there at first 100 euros just to test the waters and so on. Story told short, 1.5 years later, it is earning me more money than coaching. The point is that I would have never thought that this would help me out, that it will be main source of my income. Maybe it will not be forever, but currently it is. And the main point that I want you to take from there is that effort is not the result. So I have been putting for these 2 3 years like I countless hours. I cannot even describe how much energy I've put into developing myself as a coach, coaching business and coaching people. And I've been really struggling with that. And the return of investment, at least in that period of time, was not as big. While on the other side, I just spent like half an hour a day trading stocks, which I didn't even spend a lot of time like being educated on that. I just, picked up things. So maybe I was lucky. Doesn't matter. That's not the point. But the return of investment for that thing was disproportionate. And it allowed me to give all my energy, all my focus into coaching, pursue my dreams, pursue my goals, train and be happy person and be or have a peace in mind. So now to translate it to your journey, to your fitness journey, to your body goals. What if you could just disregard everything that you have been doing so far, especially the things that hadn't been working, and just give a deep critical look, like what is it that's been working, what is it that has not been working for you, what's your best investment, and what gives you the best return of investment, and think in these terms. You might be surprised by the answer, because really, if you are that person who is like stubborn, I would say, like me, you want to pursue, you want to figure out the next best thing, you want to figure out like how to manipulate all the details, how you want to also understand all these details. And these are sometimes the things that keeps us stuck, because we are just searching, we are pursuing this new knowledge and trying to do more, while on the other hand we benefit from doing, in this case, less, and spending more time, more energy and more effort on things that do matter, on things that are essentials. And that gets back to the 2 3 things that I asked you to pick. What would these 2 3 things be? What would be your essentials that give you the best return of the investment? So reach out to me, schedule your free strategy call. Link is down in the description, or by visiting danwise.eu.
and let's start talking how I can help you reach your goals, feel more energetic, be healthy, and improve your performance. And enjoy coffee.